Hello, everybody, and welcome back to cardboardadventures.co.uk. I am your host, Sam Wild. I am a freelance set, costume, and puppetry designer, as well as the artistic director of cardboardadventures.co.uk. If you've not been over to the website, please pop over there and check it out. Today, we are going to be learning how to make a egghead pattern. Now, it's a really simple, really fun, really customizable pattern where you can really make your own. The first step you're going to need is you're going to need to pop over to cardboardadventures.co.uk where you'll be able to find the egghead pattern, and you can download that and it will show you all of the shapes you need to cut out and the materials you need, the best types of cardboard, the things we use for sticking and gluing, all of those bits. Okay? But let's just dive in. Now, I've cut out all of my pieces already. They look a little bit like this. Now, the first step is to take this piece, which is the front, and we're going to pre-curve it. What do I mean by that? So I'm just rolling my thumb around it just so that when I put it down, it sort of sits up like a boat. We only want it to curve in one direction. Next step is I'm going to get my finger, and if you don't want to use your finger, you could use a stick or a spoon or a hard pencil or something, and we're just going to run down those edges, flatten those edges and squash them down. That's so that when those two things come to join, they join up nicely. It gives you a little bit of give, meaning you end up with a neater join. So this is the front side. I have pre-curved it, and now I am going along, squashing down those edges in preparation. We're going to do this over and over again. Curve, pre-curve, flatten, pre-curve, flatten. So I've only done this side, I've not bothered with the bottom, and I have not bothered with these little eye holes. Once that bit's done, I'm going to do the same with the eye sides and the sides. Okay. So I've prepped all of those side pieces, front and eye sides. Next step I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of my front and one of my sides, and I'm going to join them together. So you want to find that little indent there will create a circle shape. That is obviously going to be our eye. That's going to be one of these. Okay. Now, in joining them, I'm going to use tape, and I'm going to start at the tip, and I'm going to work my way down. I'll take you through this first one together. So just a bit of tape there over the tip, then another bit of tape further down. So I've joined the two tips so they've joined together to make a point, and I'm going to let it curve as I go down, adding another little bit of tape. You don't need a huge amount, but I also wouldn't skip. You don't need to do the whole length. Little bits, little and often is the better way to do it. If you're doing it right, it should line up. So we've lined up the point, and then the eye bit there lines up as well. Again with the next step, just under the eye. Bit of tape. So I always say, take your time with the taping section. So we're going to join everything together with tape first, and then we'll go to our hot glue gun to secure it all in place. Take your time with the tape. All the hot glue gun is going to be like concrete that just comes in and coats things to hold them in place. You want to get your accuracy when you're using your tape. Okay, that's the important section. And there we go at the bottom. Okay, so we end up with something a little bit like that, and you should find it's sort of a boat shape. There we go, a little bit of a boat. Next step is I'm going to do exactly the same thing again, but just on the other side. So this piece will join on there. Now you will notice that it's a bit pointy at the moment. It's not very egg-shaped, but when all those pieces join together, that's when we'll start to see that shape really taking place. Don't worry that it's not quite there yet. Exactly the same thing again. Starting at the tip, working my way down, lots of tape. Bada bing, bada boom. You can see it starting to tape there. Right. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop that to one side. I'm going to get all of my side pieces, and I'm going to join those in exactly the same way. So I'll start at the tip, tape along the edges, creating a concave shape. Voila. So I've joined those four side pieces I've started at the tip. I've used lots of tape, drawing them along the full length, making sure that they're curving all in the same direction. It's important to join it first at the tip because if it for some reason doesn't line up correctly, you want that overhang at the bottom so you can just cut it off. If you have the overhang at the top, you're going to have to take the piece off, you're going to have to put it all back together and then do it the other way. I start at the tip, we chop the bottom piece off. So the next step is I've got this piece and I've got this piece, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to join them together, and that will give us the body of our egg, Right, so we join them in exactly the same way, start at the top, work to the bottom, lots of tape. Is our egg head shape. Oh, now you could, if you wanted to, leave it there and you'd be well within your rights. The next step I'm going to take though is I'm going to get my glue gun and I'm going to put it on the inside and I'm just going to run it along all of these joins on the inside, which will just hold it all together firmly, and then I can take all the tape off the outside and it will look all nice and neat. It's best to take a little bit of time with this, and of course I always say this, hot glue is what? Hot. We've just cut something out by hand, so it's going to be imperfect by nature. There will be little gaps between the seams where you've taped it together. Hot glue will seep through those, so please, please, please be careful. It's not fun to get burnt. Take a little bit of time with this. There's no rush. This is a pleasurable activity. Take time. Right. So I'm just going to leave that. I've just done all my glue, and you don't need a huge amount. I don't know if you can see in there. But I'm just going to leave that to one side to set. I've taken my time. I've got that correct. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get my headband. Now, the headband is completely customizable. There is a pattern piece for it. But what we really want is for it to go around your head. Now, I've got a gigantic head. So it only really just fits. But you might find you need to trim it down there. So I'm going to make that a loop around my head. Something that fits comfortably. Then I'm going to get the headband supports. I'm just going to put a bit of hot glue on those. These don't need to be pretty. They don't need to be precise. No one is going to see them other than you. But I'm just going to attach them with hot glue around the outside of my headband. There we have it. So we should end up with something that looks a little bit like this. Now the idea is that these pieces here are going to fold over like this, and these ends will glue to the inside of this, okay? And that will hold us in place. It's not going to be the most perfect thing in the world, but it will certainly do, and it's made entirely out of cardboard. Right, so I'm going to fold these, get them ready. It's so important. It's so important. The secret to good cardboard crafting is about learning to work with the grain. I talk about that in earlier videos, and there are bits about it on the website as well. But making sure you get the grain running in the right direction for you, right or wrong, just make sure it runs in the same direction so that you can use it to the best of your ability. Use the material to aid you. All the tape removed from there. So I'm going to now attach this to the inside. Now, this is not the easiest thing to show on film, but I'll tape it in. As I said, what we're going to do is going to fold these over so it's going to be like that. We're going to put the glue on the outside, and we're going to try and place this. Whoa, depends on your head size, but I think I'm going to go about maybe 2 inches higher than the eyes. But again, nobody's going to see this. It is entirely yours. So, and it's all on the inside. So if you pop it in and you don't like it, peel it off, put it on, try again. I've done a really messy job of that, but it still really works. You see what I've done there? I've just glued those edges onto the inside, and it's not even straight. And yet it works. When I turn my head, the egg head. It works. When I turn my head, when I turn my head, the egg head moves. I have that element of control. Okay, now as I say, you could leave your egg head there and just leave it like that, paint it, decorate it, make it beautiful and wonderful and beautiful. We do have a couple of accessories that go alongside it, which I think are well worth looking at. There are a couple of decoration pieces. So those are, the idea with those is you could just pop them on and you can draw the lines. Pop those on there and draw the lines on those at various points to make zigzags and curves and shapes to it. Let's go with this old fella first. This is one of my favourite bits, the bow tie. Now, the wonderful thing about this, so I've got the bow piece. I'm pre-curving it. And I'm just going to use a bit of glue and folding those edges into themselves. So they should meet roughly in the middle. There we go. And so, as I say, the wonderful thing about this is once you've got it made, it'll even like a little bit of elastic, and it works for a human as well as an egg. Just saying. I wore them to a few special occasions in my life, cardboard bow ties, and well, it's always a conversation starter. Let's put it that way. So I've glued my bow. What I've done is I've pre-curved it. I've folded those edges up and I've popped those edges down. So there's a little gap in between, but they're roughly sort of meeting in the middle. Then I've got this piece to tie, and I've just added glue to the edge there, and I'm going to wrap that around, holding it in place. Now, that is our bow tie. Dashing, eh? Now, it could be a bow tie, so you could attach it here and make your egg all fancy, or we could do it as a hair bow. That's also a cool idea. I might do a hair bow, you know. I'm going to put it to one side. Let's see how we go. So the other great pattern piece we have for this one is our top hat. Because all of our eggs should be dressed to impress, shouldn't they? Right, so I have got my hat side. I've pre-curved it. I'm going to flatten those edges. So important to get that grain running in the right direction. Then I've got my hat top. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to join this with tape together. So to one end of the hat side, we're just going to roll it around the hat top, joining it as we go with bits of tape. There we go, and you should end up with something that looks a bit like this, just a little bucket. I'm going to hot glue around all those inside joins, holding it all in place. Next step is to take that, and we're going to take the open end of our bucket, and we're going to place it inside the hole in the hat brim, and then we're going to attach that with tape. Now, I want to see if my top hat works with a little bow on it. I think it does. So I'm going to attach that to my top hat. There we go. Little funky bow on my top hat. And then the next final step is just to attach it wherever you like to your egg head. I think for this one, so I'm going to attach it with hot glue. So I'm just going to put glue around there, the very edge of that, and I'm just going to, you know what, I'm going to pop it straight on the top for this one. A little bit of pressure just to make sure the glue melds. That may have been a mistake straight on the top, but you know, you try and you learn. And there we go. Exciting, eh? Now, there are plenty of different ways to decorate it. As you see, I've got one over here where I've kept it quite simple. I've just put a few black lines on there and a few detail lines on the head. The head at a little bit of a jaunty angle. But I also have another one over here, which I've gone a bit more helpful leather with lines and decorations. Of course, these are all just unpainted at the moment. So add a bit of papier-mâché, add a bit of paint, put flowers on them, maybe add a mustache. I don't know. Like, these are your eggs to do with actually whatever you want. And the fun part is in personalizing them and making them your own. But there we go. egghead pattern. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you have a wonderful Easter. And do check out our website, cardboardadventures.co.uk, for more patterns and more fun makes. We've got more Easter patterns coming out in the next few weeks. And do check out the rest of our YouTube and social media channels. All of the details are below. Thank you very much.